today's episode. So we haven't recorded for our Yankee pod in a while. Obviously, a lot of things going on in our lives. Obviously, a lot of things going on in the Yankees world.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, speaking of our spring training, boys, I mean, you can't ask for better spring training vibes right now. I think this is, in my watching life of Yankees baseball, I
Your
think this is
watching
like the
life.
best vibes. Well, I mean, because like obviously, like I've been a Yankee fan my whole life, but I've never like paid this. Like when you're a kid, you just like, oh yay, Derek Jeter, A-Rod. Like you don't like actually like objectively watch stuff, and like you have a little kid, a little soft brain mind. Like you don't really sit there and take it all in. So this is like I think my first time really watching where I'm like, this is like fun. Like this is so fun, you know. And Juan Soto today is what, the third? Happy
Today is
birthday
the
to Ken,
third.
by the way. He's 24 now. That's got to feel.
Thank you. I'm
That's
getting
gotta
old.
feel
You
weird.
know, this is gonna transition us back to not baseball talk. But I was thinking this time around for my birthday. Usually, I'm pretty
Mhm.
excited that it's my birthday. Everyone's wishing me happy birthday, whatever. I
Oh,
get to talk to
boy.
people that, I don't talk to very often. But this time around, 24, I started thinking. It made me
Oh,
think.
Jesus.
Basically 25, right? I'm like, fuck, almost 25.
Oh, my
25.
God.
You're halfway to
Almost
30, so you
30.
could round up to
Oh,
30.
my God.
And I'm like, fuck, 30. Like from 30 on, you're kind of just going.
You're just cruising.
That's it. Like you might as well be 40. Like then your life is on the decline. Like fuck.
And then you're 50. That's half your life over.
Yeah, and so I was talking.
So
with
you're
my friend
basically
Andrew.
50 right now.
Basically, so I was talking with my boy Andrew, that we got to be doing shit that we can only do when we're young, like every year, and then we got to go travel and we got
Go to
like
Thailand.
do shit. Yeah, fuck, dude. Like 24.
I know, you know what they
24
say-
hit me. I don't like this 24 talk.
Yeah. Oh, that's scary because in a couple months, that's me too. So I'm 23. I'm still like college age right now. So you're kind of
no, it goes
grown
from like
up out of the
college age
picture.
to like you're in your 30s. Quick.
30 real fast. You're kids soon. Oh my God, if that's what you want. But there's a famous saying that's like, the days go by slow, but the years go by fast. And like, I just remember being a kid, and like summer felt like a whole year, Or like at
Right.
Green Meadow, like every single day was just like so much fun. Recess went by too quick. The year felt like foreverness, and now it's like the years go by so fast. I'm like, oh my God, like it's almost summer again already. Like it just feels like when you're an adult, that your sense of time just like speeds up on you, and it's just such a like it's nice in some ways, but it's also terrible in many, many more ways. So just another crazy thing. And time has shifted to now it's April. We have a little optimism. Yankees. Like I'm saying, this is the most. This is the most optimistic I've ever been for a Yankees team in my watching life. Like I said, I
Right.
mean Juan Soto. If it's scaring me how good he is so far. But this might be the best 1-2 combo since Jeter A-Rod. I mean, 100% is, but like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know if there's a better 1-2 combo. Obviously, Dodgers, you make the argument, but just in terms of at bats and plate coverage, I just love this 1-2 of Judge and Soto already, and it's scaring me that it's only spring training, and I'm this excited about it because obviously, they're facing pitching that's inferior. Like, so I don't know. What are your thoughts so far on the big two so far?
The big two, man, it's exciting. Watching Soto's at bats, like without missing a pitch, at bat in, at bat out, like you don't realize from afar away, from San Diego, from Washington D.C., how good his at bats are. Like his numbers are there. I obviously knew he was a great player, but like even like today, the first at bat before he hit a home run, I was saying to myself like, oh, this is a great at bat regardless of what the outcome might be. And what do you know? He does hit the home run, but without the results, his at bats are so pleasing to watch and so nice. Like I think it has an effect on the entire lineup without him even doing what he does results wise, which is such a
which is kind of what Booney said. It was like he's been asking, like he always like the savages in the box, and like I want to have competitive professional at bats. He was talking about at bats, like even like the last 2 years, he's always like, oh, I really love that at bat, and I was like, shut up, like that doesn't matter. Like results matter, because obviously we're New York sports fans, but like I can already see it like filtering down to the lineup. Like I just think like one guy I think of when it comes to this is like Gleyber Torres. Like I think Soto will have such a positive effect on Gleyber Torres. Like every at bat is lock it in, because you get some moments where last year in this Yankees lineup, there'd just be like, obviously Glaber was great, but like he loses focus quick, or like you don't have as professional at bat as you want. And with Soto, like not only the at bats, but the plate coverage is something I've like
Yeah.
never seen before. And Judge covers the ball because he's tall, right? Like he can hit a high fastball because he's freaking 6'8", right? And he can get on top of it. And then he obviously struggles with low, but he has a long arm, so away, and he's good with inside. But Soto is like a relatively normal sized human being, and he's
Right.
getting to balls like you wouldn't believe. Like the first swing where of his spring training where he takes that outside like letters high or above fastball and barrels it, like that swing path is so hard to get to. And as someone who, like, obviously, I'm going to compare Soto to myself, but, like, I was someone who could never, like, get my swing path, even when they're throwing, like, 80 miles an hour, to that, like, up and outside pitch. Like, that is, like, such a hard thing to do that it just, like, amazes me. You don't even see MLB players doing it. Like, you see Stanton really struggling with that pitch. So it's just his play coverage is just crazy good.
Yeah.
Really crazy good.
Back to what I was saying about how I think this affects the whole lineup. You said Gleyber Torres. I think, like, I'm going to compare Soto to me for a second here. But I'm just going to say, like, even, like, me, who doesn't really play baseball anymore. Are you still there? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
You're still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So even me,
Hello?
who sometimes plays adult league baseball in the summer, I'm getting excited over here.
With a
thinking
rubber
about,
ball.
Right, with a rubber ball. I'm thinking over here, season has started, that I'm going to be have such a good eye and have I'm just going to be locked in, like he stays low, like I'm on trying to be like Soto. If I was a Yankee player, like if I'm DJ LeMahieu, if I'm like Alex Verdugo, those guys, maybe not Verdugo, but guys that were on the team last year who saw the at-bats and how dull it was last year. Like seeing this kind of intensity and focus for every single pitch in spring training, like that should fire you up. And I'm excited to see what's happening.
and DJ, I mean, don't get me started on DJ. That's a whole other problem here. DJ, if you guys have listened to us in the past, DJ is my guy. I love DJ LeMahieu. His style of hitting pre the last 2 years was like my favorite in MLB to watch. I mean, just punching balls the other way, never striking out, always getting, it seemed like a low line drive, hit hard. And now, I mean, I know it's spring training, but we have a lot of at-bats to go back to. It's like he's trying to pull everything. And I was talking to Ken about this today. There is like, in his at-bats, and I'm getting really worried about him, there's multiple fastballs like right there that his front shoulders tipping out, his front shoulders popping out, his hips are flying open, and he's trying to pull these like right down the middle fastballs, which is something I've never seen him try to do. Like, I don't know why he's doing that. Like, if you look throughout his career, he's always had that, inside out, go the other way approach, and he's just not barreling these fastballs like he used to anymore. And I know it's spring training, it's early, he's figuring it out, but in the first month of April, if he's doing the same type of thing where he's like pulling out on these pitches, like we're gonna have a problem. Like I genuinely am super concerned about DJ. And I don't know what the Yankees do with third base. If not, like, do you just bring up Peraza? If he's struggling for the first 3 months, I think the Yankees have a lower tolerance this year because this is for sure a window, right? You got 1 year Soto, Judge, Cole, Prime. This should not be messing around. And I'm the number one DJ LeMahieu fan, but if he's really struggling and he doesn't look like himself, or if this is just what he is now, let's try Peraza, because there's no benefit in just letting it go every single year like this.
Right.
Yeah, I know you're a big DJ hater, so I mean, if this is a DJ fan saying this, I mean,
I'll flip it on you. Without thinking about what the Yankees might do and what the Yankees leash might be, what is your leash? Like, how many months would you give it? Him starting third baseman, leadoff hitter every single day, like. How much time does he have?
I mean, you got to try it in the beginning because DJ playing like 2017, 2018 DJ is what we need. Like if he's that guy, this lineup is just so much more successful. It's not a debate. But if he, and I don't really think it's about results in April, but I just want to see him like keep your head in there, keep your shoulder down, like go the other way. Like don't try to pull baseballs like you're I feel like in his old age he's trying to become like a power hitter or something. Like that's what it looks like. And obviously he knows way more about hitting than I'll ever know, right? So who am I to talk about his swing like this? But it just does not look good. It does not look the same. Like I know the player that I first saw and was like, this is my favorite player to watch hit, and it's just not the same. So I mean, as in terms of a leash, if I see him trying to go the other way, and if I see him getting hard, like, you know, contact, not those choppers that we've seen for the last 2 years from those just hard choppers to short and second, like that's not it. That's not it. And if he's doing that the first 2 months, let's try something else, because obviously his defense is great. But I mean, I don't know, and the clutch factor doesn't seem to be there either. But
He used to be so automatic with runners in scoring position.
yeah, no, yeah, he was the guy you wanted up. Even over Judge, you wanted him up. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think. But the thing with me is with DJ is, I'm fine if DJ's what he's doing now last few years. If he's hitting from the 8 hole or 7 hole, I just have a short leash with him, and I'm down, and I'm a DJ hater when it comes to him leading off. Like if this is DJ,
where do you want him to hit?
7, 8. Behind Wells?
I mean, behind Wells is, I mean, not to start the season, right? Like, you give him a chance in the beginning, right?
I don't know. I would start with Verdugo leading off. I just love his at-bats.
So you have 2 lefties to start the lineup, or does that not matter? Like, what if you have lefty? If they're throwing a lefty, you got to have DJ.
My preseason, like, for funsies making lineups, I would have gone Verdugo, Judge, Soto. But seeing Soto, Judge now, 2-3, like, I'm fine with 2 lefties at the top.
I don't think it matters flip-flop, you know? Like, I think it's
either.
whoever gets protection. Yeah. I think the person hitting 4 is almost the most important person this year. Because if obviously Judge and Soto are going to do their thing, but if we have a healthy Rizzo, a healthy Stanton, a healthy Glaber, though, Rizzo looks good, right? But one of those 3 guys needs to produce, and they need to be mid eights. They need to be mid eights OPS. I'm sorry, like the 4-hitter has to be mid 8. We cannot have like, you know, a struggling 4-hitter. Now bottom of the lineup struggles. Okay, understood. You know, depth is hard to get in the MLB, but you have to have protection. For whoever's hitting 3, and whether that's Soto or Judge, because obviously they're so protected. The 2 hitters so freaking protected. But the 4-hitter, so that's why I think Giancarlo, Glaber, Rizzo is so important. And I think it's going to be Rizzo.
Yeah. Also,
so it's just tough because if you have Rizzo, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, what's exciting now is that, like, one day it'll be the top, like, 4 guys in the lineup, and then the bottom half would be, like, minor leaguers. And then the next day would be those bottom 4 regulars, and then the other top 4 sitting. But these 2 lineups are going to combine in a few weeks, which is so exciting. Like, right now, after Rizzo, it's been, like, minor leaguers, and then Glaber, Volpe, or Verdugo are in a lineup together. It's like combining these 2. Like, we have such a deep lineup if everyone stays healthy.
I don't know. They might put Jeter Downs in there. You never know.
Stop.
You never know.
Stop. I mean, great play today.
He made a nice play today, though.
Yeah. Jeter at short.
Pretty impressive stuff. Yeah.
Joker's going to be run to the ground after.
But the problem, I think, that we could run into some trouble here is the Giancarlo Glaber DJ middle of the lineup. Like lower middle of the lineup. Those 3 righties in a row could be a problem, right? So if you have Verdugo batting 1, and then there could be kind of a black hole. Like you really like Stanton, man. I know he's your guy, so you want to talk about Stanton, but
good at bat
if
today,
Stanton's
by the way.
not good. Yeah, and what I really liked is earlier a couple games ago he had a base hit to right field where he covered one of those, you know, upper 90s fastballs away. Yeah. With like a beautiful swing, like that. If DJ does that, like that's why I'm even more on the Stanton train than DJ train right now, is because I saw him do that, which means he's seeing the ball well. He's getting ready to hit early, like that. These are important things to see in spring training. Like obviously results don't matter. No one cares if Stan doesn't hit a home run in spring training, but you like to see him try to go the other way and, you know, barrel up barrel up balls, late in the zone like that. So that's really important. Anything else on the lineup? Who's the guy you want to talk about in the lineup? Oh, I give my Volpe take. You're not gonna like my Volpe take.
Volpe debate? Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I mean, I already told you my take. My take,
feel like
viewers, is
your take is gonna change after a couple
bad.
more spring training games.
No, my take is that
Two
Volpe
hits
will have a
yesterday.
very bad year. I don't care. I don't think Volpe's having a
Isaac
good
is
year.
just
Like,
a hater, talking about the vibes
No.
being best it's ever been.
No.
Okay, yeah, you could explain.
I mean,
your
I'm
reasoning, please.
very supportive of some guys. I mean, I'm very supportive of very many people. I'm allowed to say I don't think this player is going to have a very good
Hold
year.
on, my boss.
Now, I think. Okay.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
No, we'll pause.
All right, my bad. Yep.
All good. Dude, my mic volume thing isn't moving. Is it recording my volume?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it's not moving. Like, the bar isn't moving when I talk into it.
It's moving on my screen.
Okay, whatever.
It's
You're
picking
going to
it
have
up.
to cut that, though, obviously, right?
Yeah. I'll cut it.
Okay.
And
All
then
right, ready?
restart. Yeah. Just
Okay, sorry, guys. Ken got a business call. He's a businessman. Very important
Yeah.
guy.
not getting enough.
So Volpe, I don't think Volpe's gonna have a great year. I'm allowed to be negative about certain players, and
if there's a good
you may
reason
ask,
behind it.
I just think he's gonna be lost. I think he tried to conquer things. Like, you can see how he changed his swing. To be a little more upright, to try to get on top of the ball. I think he's trying to conquer one thing, and I think he's going to confuse him. And I think MLB pitchers, I don't know why, I just have an inclination. I think MLB pitchers are going to have his number this year. To be honest with you, this is going to come off really negative, but I wasn't really thinking Gold Glove for him last year. I wasn't really like, this is a Gold Glove player. I really wasn't. And he had a couple errors in spring training. And obviously, spring training's working through things. I don't like it. I'm not confident in him this year. He may have a great third year. I just don't think this is his year. I'm sorry. I just think he needs to. I don't think. I mean, do you think he's hitting better than 230 this year?
Well, you're asking me now. It's my turn.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's your turn.
Absolutely.
Why?
I think he hits over 275.
Okay, that's you're so on the opposite spectrum. You have to give a reason why. I'm saying
first
he's going
of
to
all,
play
I
to his
wanna-
last year's stats, maybe a little better. 230 would be better than his
hold on.
last year, right?
See that's my question. I need to get a few things straightened out before I start talking. You said he's not going to be great. Do you expect him to be worse, be around the same? Do you think he's going to
I think
improve
he'll
but
be
not
around
be
the
that
same.
good?
I think he'll be around the same, if maybe a little better average, like less, maybe like the same amount of homers, but a little bit less, like, or same average. I don't.
Like,
everyone's
think
saying he's going to make
progress.
a big jump. Yeah, exactly. I think he's going to. He's not going to hit over 250.
He's not going to hit over 250.
I don't think he's figured out MLB pitching yet. I just don't. Like,
So, like,
I don't
numbers
think
wise, like, we're talking 240-ish, 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases?
Sure. But that's not, like, you're everyone is talking, like, big improvement.
Can I give you
right?
my prediction?
You're talking big improvement. 35 home runs, 280.
Not at all.
Obviously, like, too optimistic. Always.
Not at all. So
Okay, what?
he's actually going to do exactly what all Yankee fans been asking for this season. He's going to have that Bobby Witt Jr. sophomore jump into stardom. So he's going to hit around 280, around 280. He could be 276. It could be 289. Who knows? Have a high average. He's going to put the ball in play this year. He's going to have over 30 home runs. He's going to, oh, not 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases.
Buddy.
He's going to have over 30 stolen bases. His on-base percentage which was absolutely tremendously terrible last year. He's going to put that up to like a good 340 to a 360 on-base percentage. And he's going to steal a lot of bases. He's going to be aggressive. I think his home run total stays between 15 and 20. Maybe like a 16, 17 kind of number. And yeah, dude, he's going to be a star.
Is this just optimistic? Like,
No,
where are you
because
getting that he's going to be so much better at MLB, like at covering MLB
Because
pitches? Like,
if you
he
go
struggled.
back to his minor leagues, every time he's had at least like 150, 250 at bats in a division or in a league. He's just figured it out. He has this knack to figure it out and just explode the next time he comes into that same situation.
Okay, that's not great evidence because MLB pitching is a whole other game. Like, you can figure out single A to double A pitching. Like, I'm sure it's not that it's a leap, but it's not leaps and bounds, right? It's baby steps. But
that's how
I think.
Yeah, but Bobby Witt Jr. did it. There's a lot of players who can do it, who can adjust. Judge did it.
I think Bobby Witt Jr. is a better talent than Anthony Volpe. Like, overall, I think he is.
I disagree. See, but okay.
I mean,
but Aaron Judge did
this
it.
is gonna.
Aaron Judge came up and hit 179. Next year, he hit 54 home runs. So it's definitely doable.
I mean, it's still unfair for you to compare Anthony Volpe to Aaron Judge. That's an unfair comparison. For him.
He was a top 3 MLB prospect. No, I'm just saying top prospects figure it out. Adley Rutschman hits 280. Like, these guys who are top prospects.
Okay. Top prospects figure it out is not a great state because that a lot of the time they don't figure it out. You're saying every top prospect. I know you're not saying every, but like that's kind of a crazy statement. That, like,
a
you got to
top
take that one
prospect
back.
who's hit 20 home runs in his rookie year, who was 21 years old. I'm just banking on him figuring it out. I'm not saying.
Okay.
He's not. All right, he's 23. He was 22 last year, 1 year off. I'm just saying, a guy who has had the track record that he's had, just going up through the system, figuring it out at every level, and a guy of his caliber and the play style he has, I'm just banking on the fact that I think he can improve.
I just don't believe that he has figured out MLB pitching yet. I think he will be a very good player. I just don't think this is his year. I just don't think like just like Soto covers so many different kinds of pitches and has different like swing paths for Anthony Volpe seems to have like the same swing for a lot of different pitches.
Hitting 417 in spring.
I mean, Ken, we're talking about spring. I just don't like I just don't like it, and it's an inclination. But anyway, we should move on here.
Also, can I add a final note to that though? Oliver
Please.
Catran on our other main channel actually named Anthony Volpe as someone who's going to have the highest WAR on the Yankees. Someone who's
that's just dumb take. Don't.
That might
that's
add
just
to
all
the
you have in
evidence.
Dumb take. No, that does not at all. That does not at all. That's preposterous. The fact that you would even bring that up when you also laughed at it when he said that.
Our MLB analyzer for Bleacher Boys Media ranked him higher than Soto and Judge.
No.
I'm just saying.
Our MLB analyzer, Isaac Springer, has more points than all of you, so I honestly don't want to hear
for
it.
naming free agent players. Get out of here.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we should move on here. I don't know. You want to go a little Doogie? You want to go a little Penn? We haven't really talked about pitching. You want to talk about Doogie?
Well, Doogie's my guy now. Like, I'm so all in on Doogie, and I think he's going to have a really great year. I feel like I'm going to say this for every player. But that's how I feel about Doogie.
This is bad.
Except for DJ, bro. DJ can, go suck it. Doogie, actually, I think should be our leadoff hitter. I think he has the ability to hit the ball all over the field. He's great eye. He takes a lot of pitches. I don't know. Like, is there... Like, I feel like we know exactly what we're getting from him.
I like Verdugo. I do. Hopefully he's okay. He was out of today's game. I'm just when I know this is such a future thought, but when Jason comes back, what's this gonna look like? Like, is Jason going to Triple A
like that? 24.
Jason.
No, come on. Jason.
I just wonder what's gonna happen because Verdugo is a certified MLB player, certified talent. He's proven it many times in the MLB. By the way, I think him and Judge are just absolute besties. Like the way
I think
they're
so.
laughing with each other. I think Judge is like, this is a swag guy, and Judge wishes he was a swag guy, but he has to be all like upright and captainy, so he can't be swag guy. But he like he just, I think he thinks Verdugo is really
People
cool.
love that comment in our Instagram post.
What
You said something similar on our Instagram.
did
And
I?
people loved
Check
it.
that
They had,
out,
like,
by the
7
way,
likes.
guys. We have a pretty big Instagram following for, not really doing much. So you go check it out. We do all kinds of Yankees content, like, we post game day lineups, updates, scores, videos, all that good stuff. So go check us out at Bleacher Boys Media, by the way.
Mhm.
Small little plug. And subscribe. This channel doesn't really get much love. So, if you're excited for this Yankees season, demolish that
Whoa.
subscribe button. But sorry,
Okay.
I'm not a very good YouTuber yet. But yeah, so Jason, so what are they doing when Jason comes back? Like, I don't know. Is Judge gonna play center the entire time? Is Soto gonna be the DH? So what happens to Stan? Because I think if
Stanton looked good
if-
and right.
Stan looked good and right, but how do they configure this in the outfield, right? With all
Yeah.
the players, how do they configure this? Ken, tell us, please, enlighten us.
So, I don't think people are gonna like my answer, but
Okay.
I think this is what the Yankees will do. Say Dominguez apparently reportedly is on a fast track back from Tommy John surgery, and he is projected to be back late May, June. They said August at first, but now he's speeding through. That's
They
what young
hate
bones
that.
do. Young
They hate
ligaments,
that.
they heal fast. And so what I think is going to happen, what I really truly believe is going to happen, is Dominguez is going to be fully healthy, playing a bunch of games in AAA,
Yeah.
showing that he can prove it. And I think if he starts tearing it up in AAA, like there's going to be a certain point where the Yankees can't ignore it anymore. But I have a feeling that the Yankees hope he's going to, not break out like that so they can keep him there for a little bit longer. And if there's
Bring
an
him up
injury,
like in August. Yeah.
yeah, August, September, when the rosters expand, they might bring him up if he doesn't explode. But if he does, say, hit 360 in AAA and he's tearing it up coming off of injury, then I think Doogie's the odd man out. I think he becomes the fourth outfielder, and you move on. But
That's
I
pretty
doubt
tough
that's
for
going to happen.
Verdugo,
I feel like,
especially if he's having a good year. Because but Stanton, I mean, you DH Soto. Stan's
you gotta
out. Like,
assume
if
this is so
Stan's having
far-
a bad year, right? If Stan's having a
Right,
bad year,
exactly.
he's
If
clogging
he's
up the
having a
DH
bad
spot.
day-
Bye. Like they'll put him on the bench, right?
or IL. Like I feel like it's so far ahead that someone's
Wow.
not going to be playing well, or someone's going to be hurt. But if
I mean-
everyone is playing well, if everyone's hitting 350 and no one's hurt, like okay, we have a problem. But that's a great problem to have.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the confidence of a young player. I mean, the Yankees, they kind of. I mean, I can't believe I'm bringing this name up in the same category as Jason Dominguez, but they kind of. I don't want them to Miggy two bags this guy, Miguel Andujar. I don't want them to Miguel Andujar him because once baseball is a very confidence-driven
This could
sport,
go
and I think
viral.
he has all the confidence in the world, but if you let him rot in AAA and you don't show him love, like if you just leave him in AAA all year and he's doing well and he's like, well, what do I have to do? Then you get the bad blood start brewing, and that's how you can ruin a prospect. Like I've seen it happen before with the Yankees, and I hate to Miguel Andujar also had a bunch of stuff going on. Didn't he get shot or something in DR?
Whoa,
think
no,
he did.
no, you're thinking of a different.
Was that
guy.
him? Okay, but anyway,
No,
he got
Tyro
injured.
Estrada got shot.
Oh, that's right. But you don't want to ruin the confidence of a young player, especially a guy who's already come up and like in 2 weeks in MLB has shown like I can hit MLB pitching, I can play with the big boys. So you don't want to destroy that confidence and just let him suffer there. So yeah, I think Verdugo needs to be in there. I think Stanton's gonna have to make this a hard decision. I think if Stanton has a good first couple months, that is like super important. And I think I've said that about almost everyone in this lineup so far.
Mhm.
But I really think Stanton needs to, if he wants to play, because I don't know where I'm at with him. It's kind of like, dude, you got to play good. Like there's no like you got to hit. Like it's gone to that point now with him where we had the playoffs, his playoff reputation to fall back on, but now it's like you got to perform. And he knows that. And
He
you know,
knows that.
obviously he showed up in spring training. We weren't here to talk about it, but he showed up in great in great shape. So as a Stanton guy, cuz you've always stood by him, what
Yep.
like how does this play into your thought process here about Stanton?
How does Dominguez play into Stanton?
Yeah, like this whole situation of like, I think Stanton's got, if he's clogging up the DH, you can move Soto, Judge into that DH every other day because Judge playing center field is a whole other story. So what do you think about that? Because I think Stanton's got a man out if they want Dominguez, not
Sure,
Doogie.
sure. Personally, my true opinion on this is that I feel like this is something stupid to talk about because Stan's going to be hitting like crazy this year. So like,
Okay.
like what are we even talking about?
You're
But
so unrealistic.
we'll play
like,
a hypothetical game where Stanton is struggling all of a sudden. I feel like if he is
all of a
hitting-
sudden he's been struggling for so long. What are you talking
if
about?
Stanton is struggling like he did last year, I think they will have to IL him, have him work on some stuff, bodily stuff. And that in that way, that's a good
What
cleanup.
more
or
is
a
he
good,
gonna work on? What is he gonna work on, Ken?
It's
what
not
is he
actual.
gonna
I'm
work
just
on?
saying that's going to be what the Yankees are saying, just to have
but you-
open up that spot, so they don't
Yeah,
have to.
Brian
have him,
Cashman's
like-
gonna get suspended.
No, It's not easy. It's not hard to hurt Stanton. Like he can be hurt. It could be believable. And yeah, I think you just put him on the IL, 2 month,
Yeah.
2 month on the IL, and you just.
Wrong
You know,
blade
see
of
what you
grass
got.
and he'll break his leg.
But I do think he's gonna have a good year. So, moot point.
I don't know. I've kind of lost faith in like those 2017, 20
Oh, me
through
too. He's not having
2022
a
guys. Like,
2017.
no.
gonna have
I'm
a
saying like those
cool-
type of guys, like on the Yankees. Oh, he was on the Yankees in 2018, but I don't know, man.
Like I'm
This is a
seeing
really tough
him
decision.
going up there and hitting 260, 250. We'll give him 250 with
He needs to
28
hit
home
home
runs.
Oof, Ken.
What? 20? Are you being greedy right now? 28's a good number.
I don't know. 28 for
What
a
do you want him
year?
to do? 40? Like
What-
talk about too much optimism.
I don't know. Get to 30 at least. Dude, he's getting
Wow.
paid $25 million a year as a power hitter. 28 is not
We had a
cutting
guy
it.
who was hitting like 152 last year, and Josh Donaldson $25 million. I think 28 home runs. would be good.
that was a terrible contract. I agreed with that at the time.
Right, but 28,
That's a
you're making
terrible-
it sound like 28's like piece of trash. Like
I
28's
mean, it's not. I mean, dude, 28 for him. I mean, this is a guy who's
He
hit
had
59
24 last
runs in
year.
his career. That's not good. He should hit 30. He should hit 30. That should be his goal. He should
he
hit
should.
30.
I agree. He should, but I don't think we should scoff at 28. That's 2 home runs.
I'm slightly scoffing. I think he should hit 30 or
Wow.
above. You know what would be great a year for Stan? 250, 35 homers, 820
Okay, obviously,
OPS.
yeah.
But
you know
that's
what'd
what
be
I
great
wanna
for Anthony
see?
Volpe, 40 home runs. You know, it's like
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, out of a guy who's had 2 not great years, like, you know, you want to see a little
Exactly,
bit of a
that's-
rebound. And if not,
That's-
it's washed up Stanton, right? It's washed up. If he
Right,
if he
no,
hits,
I agree.
if he hits 25 home runs and bats 245,
that's not.
dude, everyone's
that's
gonna say
not
he's
washed up. That's not washed
That-
up.
Dude,
I think
everyone's gonna say
maybe-
that. I'm just telling you what everyone's gonna say. They're gonna say washed. If
I
that-
think we
those
have
are
a
his
little.
numbers.
We're like this right now. I think you're saying if he plays a full season without getting hurt and hits 25 home runs, he might be a little washed. I'm accounting for a few, couple weeks off from injury, like 25 home
Oh
runs
no,
in like
no,
120
no, no,
games.
Dude. No. He has to play
What?
games
What?
too. Dude, the whole point is
No,
he's
no,
getting
no,
injured
no.
and not producing. That's the whole point.
Right. but
Right?
Can we be realistic? You really think if he hits 25 home runs, Yankees fans are going to say he's washed?
Yeah, dude, they need a 30 bomb.
That's a high
We
ask. I'm
need a
sorry,
30
That's a
bomb.
high ask.
It's
He's
that
our
30 is
seventh
not a
hitter.
high ask.
He's a 6 hitter.
Dude,
Like-
he should be our 5th hitter, right? He should hit it.
Let's
He
see.
should hit.
well,
he should hit
lefty,
after
righty.
Glaber.
I think
right?
I think
Okay.
Glaber is a better hitter
Verdugo,
than Giancarlo Stanton
Soto,
right now.
Judge, Rizzo,
Glaber, Stanton.
Stan or Stan
That's
Glaber.
6.
Dude, if he's hitting well, he should be behind Rizzo. Right?
I think Glaber is a better hitter than Stanton overall.
I mean, I agree, but if Stan's producing from that
Then
role,
it's even
also
better that 6-hole Stanton producing.
I don't know.
Isn't that even better?
I don't know. We should talk about some pitching.
Okay, Glaber, Wells, Stanton. Stanton
I
center.
like Wells. Wells is gonna have he's gonna be
Wells,
top 10 catcher
yeah.
in MLB this year.
Yep.
I'm serious on that.
Me too.
I think Wells is going to be a great catcher, offensively, defensively. I think he's the man. I think he's gonna struggle at some points. I think but I think he's the catcher of the future. I mean, he's a pro. He's a pro. That's a crazy comment with no knowledge or anything. It's just like he's a pro.
He's a pro. Yeah, put that sticker on.
He's a pro baseball player. 100%. You can't take that away from him. He's a pro baseball player, in and out. You know.
One thing I am worried about, I'll say, is our
Tell me.
bench. We don't really like Grisham. Sure, professional at bat. He hit
like
190 last year. Like we need a little more thump. I would rather have
Who do you want?
someone who's more established. A 2022 Matt Carpenter would be my call.
Oh, so a miracle, just like a genie out of a bottle. You just
Like
want a genie.
hitting
You want a
340
genie
and
on the
15
bench.
home runs in 2 months.
Yeah,
would be nice.
dude, that's you're talking about me unrealistic. That's unrealistic. Yeah, give me like a
I do like
miraculously.
Peraza. I do like a guy who has speed and who has contact
But
and
no,
a
he
little
needs
bit
to
of defense.
play.
I also like Grisham, so that's 2. And then I like a guy who's backup catcher who is probably Rortvet or Trevi, actually. Sorry, Trevi. And I don't like.
Starting
really-
opening day, right?
Sure, forget it. Those 2 are on, Wells and Trevi. And then the last bench spot, I don't like Oswaldo Cabrera being that guy.
I like him personality wise. He's not good, dude. He's not good.
He's not.
Like-
I think he's the new Florial.
No. Florial can't hit a fastball. Cleveland will
Can
find
Cabrera?
this out very soon. Cabrera has shown
He has
in
the same
times,
swing, like
every
he looks
time,
like a
no
guy
matter
who you
what,
like
where the pitch
yeah,
is.
like-
I don't know how he got to the MLB before Volpe
Like, he
or
doesn't have
Peraza.
any, like,
that's pretty crazy.
type of adjustment in his swing.
Yeah, it's the same swing over and over
It's
again.
like-
It's like with
We get it,
Soto,
dude.
how it's like changes his bat path. He just does the same
There's
bat
no
path
like
no
on
matter where the
outside
pitch is.
like one hand off. There's no like pull your hands in and tighten up. There's nothing.
It has to be
It's like a
low
golf
and
swing every single time.
yeah, it has to be low and inside for him to hit it. Like
He has to
basically.
like fucking pop it. No,
yeah,
not
and
fan.
then okay, we should talk about pitching. We've spent 40 minutes talking about the Yankees offense, which shows what we want to talk
We're
about.
excited.
and how we have so much to talk about. But I think this rotation all depends on Carlos Rodon. I think Carlos is the X factor of this entire team almost, because obviously Giancarlo Stanton kind of an X factor, but maybe not really. But if Carlos Rodon is bad this year, and I'm not talking
What
as
do you,
bad
what do
as
you mean
last
by
year,
bad?
if I'm gonna explain, if he's like a 4.5 ERA, walking the world, letting up homers, we're not going to be good. We're not going to be a good baseball team because pitching is obviously this lineup is going to produce runs, but we cannot have the stress on our bullpen like we did last year and have all of our guys go 4 or 5 innings except for Cole. Like Nestor, I'm super unsure about in terms of length because his recovery in between starts has been just no one knows what they're getting. But Carlos, he needs to earn his damn money that we pay him, and we pay him to be a top starter in the MLB. And I am so concerned about how he does things. And I know he came into spring training, better shape, blah, 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 learned a new pitch. He is so predictable as a pitcher that if he's
so
not
you're
locating, I'm just saying I'm going off of what I saw last year. Last year he was so predictable. Like fastball slider and he hung the slider. And he can't throw the fastball for a strike. He's trying to go upstairs, he misses way up, or he misses right down the middle. I mean, it's really, really bad if we get that version of Carlos Rodon. Obviously, no shit, Isaac. We need him to be Garrett Cole's number 2 so bad, more than any player on this team. We need him to average 5 2/3. I'll set that at the line. 6 innings. We need him to average 5 2/3, 6 innings, around that mark. Agree?
Agree. Yeah, sure.
How does he do that? I don't know.
Besides Cole, if your life was on the line to pick the next best starter for the Yankees next year, who would you put it on?
Marcus Stroman.
Fair enough.
Right? Consistency. Consistency, short king.
I'm gonna say
right?
a name that a lot of people haven't been talking about.
You
I
say
agree
Clark
with all the
Schmidt.
points you said. You got it. Wow.
I know.
I feel like
I'm
that's
pretty high
more
on
based
Clark.
on you knowing me than my take on Clark Schmidt.
No, I also know the 5 guys who are in the rotation, so I I
I could have
figured you
said
weren't gonna say
Nestor.
Nestor. I knew you weren't gonna say Nestor. I mean, I guess it does go back to that.
Schmidt. I think he's gonna be pretty good. I'm not expecting him to go crazy all-star type season, but I think he's gonna have a nice solid year, improving from last year. Just like Volpe, he's improving from the previous year, and I think he's gonna go cool like 11-10. With like, I think he's gonna do what Jamison Tyone did for us, like a nice like 3.7, 3.8 ERA, which would be amazing out of our 5 spot. I think.
Yeah, but it's not the 5 because you can. I mean, I'm gonna sound pretty harsh, but you can replace the 5 starter. Like you can go get I'm not go get. You can call up. Oh my God.
Warren,
What's his name?
Beater, Poteet.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of Beater. You can call a Beater, and he'll give you similar to what Clark did last year, right? Maybe with some more bumps in the road, but like you can get that somewhere else. But the Rodons of the world and the Nestors of the world are the guys that have, who we really need it from. I think Clark will be a fine 5, but I'm not really like that high on him being that big
Yeah,
of
his
a
ceiling
difference.
isn't crazy high. That's why. But I think his
He's not
floor is pretty
dominant
also
at
high.
all. He's not the hate on
He has a
contact
cute face
pitchers.
too. Like he's. I feel like his resting
Really?
face is like a smiling face. It's like it's kind of
No,
nice.
I have him more of as a frown
Kinda-
kind of guy.
Kind of comforts me. His smile comforts me.
Well, that's an awfully weird thing to say.
Just saying, I like Clark.
You like his smile.
Low key fantasy pickup. It looks like his smile looks like a 80-year-old
Stop,
smile, like a nice
stop.
grandpa. What? What are you stopping
Stop.
me for?
He's gonna
Why?
be a great looking grandpa. That's your
what
take
I'm saying.
on
Like he has like a smile
Okay.
that's like a cute grandpa, like an 80-year-old sitting at his in his rocking chair. You'll
And does
see
he have
what I
any
mean when he's
pets?
80.
Like maybe he's petting a dog, reading a book. I could
Reading
see
a
Clark
book.
being a very good looking old man. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have that. I feel like isn't he from the
Cash in on
South
his
too?
smile. I think South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Or is that? I think we've done this dance before. I think that's where he went to college, but he's not actually from there. I think he's from another adjacent state, very much similar to South Carolina. Georgia. Is he? Yep,
Yeah.
I had that one. He could be a nice old Southern gentleman with
He
a
could.
grand old
Drinking
smile.
out some sweet tea.
Yeah, that's
Clark
very
Schmidt,
stereotypical.
College. I wonder where he went to college.
South Carolina. He's a cock.
Oh, I was right about that. So we did this
Yeah, I
dance
mean-
before, apparently.
Yeah, we have. I don't know. Yankees rotation. I have really no idea what we're getting. We should have got.
I think I'm
Yamamoto.
higher. Oh yeah, really? I think I'm higher on this rotation than a lot of people are, though.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think it's
lying.
gonna be bad. I just
Like
I
people are
just worry
shitting
about
on it as if,
Rodon.
like, it's... Sure, yeah, but there's always worries in rotations. It's not as
Yeah.
bad as people might. Like, where's our hole? Do we have a World
Rodon,
Series team?
Nestor.
Okay. Nestor
I
looked
mean,
good
what do you
today.
what do
He's
you
hitting 93 in
what
spring.
what makes you think Rodon? Do you think Rodon's gonna have a bounce back? Like, what?
I do.
You didn't really. Obviously, you do. I'm sorry. Can you be more specific about why you think Rodon is gonna have such a bounce
Dude.
back year? Because
So this winter, I spent a lot of my time watching Rodon highlights from the past years in this no hitter days, from his
Lord knows
Giants
why.
days, 2022. Damn, he was such a dog. I think that the shave policy is kind of taken away from him, but still, I do
that's
think
what it is.
I mean, dude, he used to be like a motherfucker. Like he used to be on the mound, like just
The
no
beard
one
makes him
can-
look like a
no one
little
can
baby
beat you.
boy.
Yeah, like the beard, I'm not sure about, but still, I think he's got gross stuff. Like, let's not get this wrong.
Does
like,
he?
had his slider for 2 years running before he came to the Yankees was the best pitch in all of baseball. Like, he just lost it last year. He was hurt. Like, I'm ready to sweep that under the rug. And like, if he struggles this year, I'm out on him. Like, he doesn't get 2 chances. But last year, I'm gonna pin it on the injuries. I'm gonna pin it on coming to a new team. Pin it on big contract. This year, this is his time to prove it, and I think he was gonna have a solid bounce back. 3.5, 3.7.
So
something in that
so
range.
does he need that like a third pitch or no? It's just stick with what you got. Like you got success in
think-
the MLB with that.
I think Rodon at his best, he can get by with the 2 pitches, but I think it'll help on his bad days when he doesn't have when doesn't have it going to have a third pitch. He's
Right,
thrown a
because
lot of curveballs and changeups in the past, but like last year it was nothing.
Right, because if he doesn't have one of those pitches, you're just a one-pitch pitcher. So you have to have slider and fastball command every single time, or you're gonna suck. Like
When he
that's
does have that command of the
that's
fastball.
why that's why like you look at guys like Tyler Glasnow, he's always on with the pitches, or he figures it out mid-inning. Like he doesn't just like lose his curveball.
Well, I think this is because
ever. Like
we've only
like,
seen Rodon last year when he was at his worst. Like, I think if we were Giants fans in 21-22, and we've seen we were watching every Rodon start when he was good, I think we'd have more belief in him.
I mean, I know the guy's supposed to be a good pitcher. Like,
I know,
I've
but
seen
we've
him in
only
the
seen him
highlights, like-
struggle.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
different.
he has to show us something else. It's like I'm sorry, like you suck.
I
Like
think-
you got to show us something new.
Well, I think we agree there. I'm just saying I'm optimistic that he will show us.
So basically, according to you, the only bad player on the Yankees is DJ LeMahieu.
DJ,
Everyone else
Oswaldo. Don't forget Oswaldo.
But the only starter that you think, because from what you're saying, this is going to be the greatest team of all time. Every
Not
year,
really.
this is what
I
you
didn't
do.
say greatest.
Well,
I didn't
if
say
if everyone bounces back and plays like the best of themselves, and this is the best team.
Well,
in the
no,
MLB.
I don't think. What's it? I didn't say anything good about Rizzo. I didn't say
Yeah,
anything
you
about
did.
him.
You said. Did you see Rizzo?
I said, yeah, he's hot. Like, it's exciting. I'm not saying he's gonna hit 40 home runs. Glaber,
So he's gonna have a
I didn't
bad
say
year?
anything about. I didn't say bad year. I don't think he's gonna have the best year of his life or his career.
Okay, give me a stat line
Rizzo?
for Rizzo and Glaber. Yeah, give me a stat line.
Okay, Rizzo. I'm thinking like a 245,
Oh,
24
that's
home runs.
low. I have Rizzo at like
That's solid.
265.
Talk about. So, what do you have the Yankees winning? 150 games? Like, I think you're more of just a.
So
This
we're
is,
just going
I'm
back
flipping
and
this on
forth.
you. This is crazy. You had a higher number for Stanton. You had a higher number for Rizzo. Glaber, I'm thinking like a nice 274.
I like that's a good number. That's a good
That's a
number.
good number for Glaber. I'm gonna
30,
have him
give him
hitting
30
27
pops.
home runs.
Oh come on, give him 30. Contract year.
27. Who's more optimistic here? This is what I think. And then I'm gonna have him hit 89 RBIs because he's hitting behind all the guys.
I'm sorry, you didn't finish your Rizzo line, by the way.
Yeah,
you said
stopped me at
245.
I
that's
gave him
a
24 home runs, and I'm gonna give him like 69 RBIs.
Okay, OPS in the eights, maybe
788,
seven.
which
Yeah,
is
like
really
right.
good. It's a really good number.
You think
That's a
Glaber
good
gets to the 800? No.
I think he's like a 798 kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like he's almost there. He's
797.
one more
I have him.
Yeah, something between 795 and 800. Lock that bet in. $5 on it.
I did actually do a bet on the Knicks to win the NBA championship and the Yankees to win the MLB championship.
You
It
didn't
was
parlay
five.
that, did you?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's five. Dude, it was $5 to win $2,000. Like what the
Should
fuck?
we say goodbye to your money?
Yeah, and then today Brunson. I mean, the Knicks need
Knicks are
Knicks
not
need
winning
Randall.
shit.
Well, because of the injury, the New York injury sports curse.
No, it's
course.
not injuries, man. Everyone could be healthy. They're not winning the championship.
I seriously disagree with that. The Knicks have so
seriously-
much. The
Here's
Knicks
what
have
they're
so
missing.
much. What? Scoring? Oh, they
Interior
got
defense.
scoring.
No, they
What
have
do you
great
mean?
scoring.
Mitch is coming
They have-
back.
They have-
Randall and Mitch
okay.
are such good defenders. Are you serious?
Only Knicks fans or anyone in the world besides Knicks fans do
Hartenstein.
not believe Hartenstein is a great center. I have him on my fantasy team. He's not a defensive center.
Mitchell is literally defensive player of the year when
Right.
he's in.
He plays about 2.3% of the games that are available to him. He
I
can't
don't
stay
think
healthy.
not having and Hartenstein is fine defensively. I don't want to hear that.
Right,
I don't want to
but
hear
I'm
that.
talking about the playoffs. When it comes down to it, you need to go up against
So who?
Bam.
The
you need
only
to go up
person-
against Giannis. You need to go up against Jokic,
No,
Anthony Davis.
No,
There's guys.
the only person
Joel Embiid is going to be back.
I was
These
going
guys
to
are
say
not-
the only person he can't compete with is Joel Embiid in the post.
Who?
Mitch Robinson.
Mitch or Hartenstein?
Hart kind of gets bullied by Joel, but I mean
Hart is going to be bullied by every center
that's Cap. Stop. That's no.
Jarrett
Stop
Allen,
it.
bully. Evan Mobley, bully. Like, dude, the Knicks
Okay,
interior defense.
so you're just a Knicks hater. That's the
No,
like,
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
know.
I believe the Knicks are so fun to play. So fun to watch right now. Perimeter
So
defense,
fun to watch. Yeah.
OG, their chemistry is insane. Josh Hart, hustle. This is like the perfect team for Tibbs, but you need some more interior defense, in my opinion.
Because you know what, this is what everyone was saying about them before this is that oh, they don't have any scoring. Then what do? They got Bogdanovich.
They have scoring.
They got yeah, but everyone said
scoring
that. Josh
before
Hart,
Bogdanovich.
DiVincenzo. I mean, they said that before, and then now it's interior defense. Like that's just bullshit, dude. If the Knicks are healthy, they are 100% a contender. They are 100% a contender.
How are they stopping Giannis? Hartenstein's not stepping in front of Giannis.
Yeah, dude. No one else is doing anything in the, on that Bucks team. I'm sorry.
Dame?
Oh right, Dame. I forgot about Dame. Dude,
are you okay?
Josh Hart will defend. No, Hart will defend anyone, dude. You put Hart, DiVincenzo on these guys. I mean, they are top defenders. Okay, Yankees pod, right?
No, but honestly, one last opinion. I do think the Celtics are the best team in the East, but I do think the Knicks have the best shot at the Celtics because of positional play.
But also people took Randall for granted. Randall is so important to this team.
He's a great player. He's a great player. But
thank you. That means a lot. Do you see Brunson got hurt with a knee, and everyone thought it was non-contact? No. But dude, it's just a knee bump. It's just he just bumped knees. Everyone thought it was non-contact.
I think you're talking to yourself there. I'm not worried.
Ankle, dude. Kevin Rooney was texting me like crazy, like, "Oh, there it goes, Brunson. New York sports out for the year. New York sports out for the year." Like
no.
You know.
I love Bear Brunson, by the way. Great player.
Thank you. How about them
I
Brooklyn
just don't
Nets?
think
How are they doing?
Enough. Yankees, what? Well, we were 53 minutes in.
So, yeah, anyway, sorry for that little Knicks rant there. But anyways, I had a parlay on the Yankees and the Knicks to win $2,000. Yankees definitely have a real shot.
What were those odds if you remember?
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, whatever,
like
500,
500, 700?
5? No, dude.
No, Knicks are probably plus 1,000 or something, actually. Sorry, I gave them too much.
Dude, but together, if you put two championships together, I actually might do the championship bets more because that actually pays off.
You should do like Celtics, Nuggets. Like you should do a realistic team in the Yankees.
Stop.
No, I'm being serious, man.
Did you do your Yankees bets?
No, I haven't done that. We should do that on pod. Should go through like futures.
Can we screen share? Like,
yeah, record. We should
okay. Plus 19,000. 19.7 thousand.
What, for the Knicks?
For the Knicks and the Yankees parlay together. The Yankees are plus 800. That's a first touchdown, dude. That's crazy. The Knicks are plus 2.1. 2.1.
2,100.
You know what I meant. Shut up.
2,100 Knicks. Might as well bet on the Nets.
Yeah, we should go over it. So maybe the next episode, guys, for the two people watching, or maybe just do like a Yankees bets. Big disclaimer: you should not follow what we do, but you should be entertained by it. Watching us put tens of dollars on fives of dollars on sports betting. $2.50.
You should just like do MLB stuff too. Cy Young bets. Could be fun.
I don't really have because Cy Young is so like.
Oh right, you don't watch
healthy.
Baseball outside of Yankees. Sorry, I forgot.
That's not true. Well, this year I have nothing else to do when I get home from work, so I might just get the MLB season package.
I already got it. It's actually beautiful. I highly recommend it. It's my first season with it. It's like $150 for the whole season.
For the year?
For all the teams, yeah. So what's great about it? I'm gonna sound like an MLB TV advertiser here, but you can like scroll back and you can select innings within the app. Like I have an Apple TV, I have it right here. Like I missed the third inning. Like you could literally just go third inning and it just plays from the third inning. Like it's pretty fucking nice.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
And like it shows you where like
bucks,
what on the timestamp, like when people scored and stuff. Like you can literally just go back to when Judge hits home runs. Like
I want to watch the Dodgers. I mean I know this is like a pretty cringe thing to say, but like I mean I just want to see what that lineup is like. Like I just want to like.
Were you also a Steph Curry fan in 2013?
I just want. I mean, is it that like crazy to like
No,
want to
it's not.
see
As a
that many
baseball
good
fan, I'm
players
actually
in a
excited
lineup?
to
Like,
watch
come
the
on,
Dodgers do.
don't
Yeah,
don't dog
this
me
is
like that.
historical.
Yeah, like
This
this
is
is something
historical.
we've never seen before. Yeah,
I
okay.
agree.
Thanks for that, Ken.
Yeah.
Um,
Also,
anyway,
LeBron Miami fan. Okay, yeah.
that's literally you. That's literally you. Lakers. You have. Remember when you had a Lakers as your back screen on your phone on your home
I
screen?
still like haven't missed many Laker games. By the way, the Lakers are getting hot. D'Angelo Russell. Oof. Don't get me started. That
He's a
boy
good
is
player.
filthy.
Do you still have LeBron on your lock screen? Because that's so cringe if you do.
No.
Who is it now?
Who is it now? Like it's like a rotating Laker player? No, it's not. Don't worry about it.
It's like a rotating. It goes Anthony
Like the
Davis.
whole roster. Can you
Yeah.
name anyone else on the Lakers? Probably not.
Dude, Austin Reeves, my guy.
Oh,
He's a
attaboy.
golfer. He's a YouTube
He's
golfer.
he's a huge golfer. Oh, you know about that.
I'm better than him though. So
No, you're not. There's no way.
he's like a scratch. You know what that means?
No, he's nice. Yeah, of course.
That means like he's
I'm a
zero.
scratch.
Yeah, you're a scratch 4
Working
foot
on it.
before you hit the golf ball.
No, I'm about to surprise you. Oh, you know what? Actually, this
What?
is a great side conversation. We don't have to put it in. So for work, I got like these nice like mics, wireless lavs from your phone. So like we can do like mic'd up, baseball. We could do mic'd up golf.
We could be like
And-
Nick Casano.
No. I don't want to be. I don't want it. I
Hey,
want it to be
what if he's
genuine.
watching?
Like us playing.
What if he's
not be-
watching?
No. Like he has his own lane. I respect the fuck out of you, Nick Casano. I just don't want to go down the same route. Thank you.
I could play warehouse with John Boy Media and get paid. How much do you think he gets paid?
Who,
Let's
Nicky?
pocket check Nick Asano. How much do you think he makes?
How much do you think he gets paid? Probably like
I have no clue how much influencers make these days.
like for
from
the whole one tournament, probably like
a couple
1,500. Yeah.
No, but
something
like
in that
he's
range.
on payroll with John Boy Media, isn't he?
Is he? I don't know. He does like
think
shows,
he
but I don't know.
is.
Does he get paid for shows or does he? Is he like? does
I
he
just
get
don't
paid?
understand how Instagram views relate to money. I understand YouTube views. I don't understand
Well, the warehouse
how
stuff
people
is
get
all
paid from
YouTube.
Instagram. No, I know, but I don't understand Instagram. Like how
It's all
because he has like what
impressions.
like. So you get paid by impressions.
Yeah.
So how many impressions do you need? Why are we not getting paid?
Or interaction.
We got like 2 million interactions
Because
like the
we're
other
not.
day.
Our account isn't at that stage yet.
So what is the like qualifications?
I'll check. I don't know. I don't think we're close.
Bleacher Boys Media Business chatting here. We have a pretty interesting video coming out. Ken, you want to tell them about that?
Oh, Ollie's VO
Yeah.
or something else?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah, Ollie's VO. I wonder how many people are listening right now, but this is a huge deal here over at Bleacher Boys Media. We don't do these very often anymore. But Ollie broke down. It's actually insane quality. I'm not even gonna lie. Like start to finish, you don't want to miss it. Like Isaac, I hope you're excited to watch it.
I'm
'Cause
so
I know you
pumped.
don't know too much about the 2006 MVP race that Ollie covered
No
in this
clue.
video. It's our guy. One of our guys is in it, Derek Jeter. Not gonna say who won it, but a couple Minnesota guys are in it. 3 Minnesota guys maybe might be in it. This might be for
I actually
you
do
Minnesotans over
know because I heard you guys talking about it, but still
there. In our
interested.
Thailand trip talk.
Yeah, still interested though because those
It's
videos that
very
we do,
interesting.
they do much better. Like people, we don't have as big of a following yet, obviously, because we're talking to no one right now. But people who actually want to listen to the pods, but those breakdown videos we do and being copied by other people later
By the
do
way,
very well. What?
By the way, someone said that they were gonna do an at bat of the week last week or something like that.
Dude, I worked till 6:30 every day
Right,
last
right,
week.
I
I'm
just
sorry. You
wanted
want me to do it now?
I was,
I
that'd
actually
be
need
nice, like,
to. I
it'd be
need to do
cool.
some video creation. I need to do some of the money
Like you-
making stuff because
Thank
this
you.
is not
Yeah,
good.
you're talking to no one, and you know.
I mean, I'm a good
You're
talker.
part of
That's
it.
what I
You
do.
are a
I'm a
good talker,
talker.
Then you need to help us
I'm a talker.
get people watching this stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna do at bat of the week when the season starts. I'm gonna make a reminder on my phone.
If you do one every week for a full
Or
year, I will personally.
Huh?
I will personally get you a gift that is equivalent to $150, and give
No,
you
no, no,
a
no,
kiss
no,
on
no.
each butt cheek.
Oh,
If you don't miss,
okay.
if you don't miss
That's-
a single week,
That's the equivalent to the office pizza party. That's let me not give you a raise or a bonus. Let me just give you a pizza party for showing up. I don't think I think this is a operation run by 3 individuals, not a. Jeez, he's already becoming
I can
a
give you a little
corrupt
bonus
CEO.
finger up the butthole if you want to. I can throw that in there too.
Damn, hope Miho's not
I don't
listening.
We're letting loose here at an hour 2 minutes in.
Yeah,
I
all
think we
right,
should
all
call
right,
it
all
soon.
right. Yeah.
Before
Okay,
too
guys.
many fingers
We're
end up in
gonna
buttholes.
be back with more Yankee stuff as the season gets closer. We're gonna do what did we do last year with the Yankees stuff? I feel like we did a lot of stuff.
Over under.
The last
We did like Judge
over
Soto.
under MVP of the team. Oh my god, we have so much good stuff
We gotta
coming.
do like
we need to
playoff,
promote
like
this more.
who's gonna make the playoffs? Cy Young.
With Ollie on the main channel or the main channel?
Yeah, or the one with 100K subscribers. Yeah, we should do that on that one.
Yeah, facts. All right, guys.
Facts,
Thank you
dog.
for listening. If you're still here, we appreciate it. Just if you made it this far,
Keep
if you're just
watching,
listening
yo.
at work. I sometimes listen to podcasts with no views at work and just listen.
We
'cause
should
I-
do like
you know.
different styles of podcasting, so like we cover all the genres and we get fans from all over. Like we can do like a, hey yo, what's up?
No, it's-
Follow
okay,
us,
I'm
dog.
gonna stop you right there.
Or we can do
I'm gonna stop you right there before we get any cringier.
Jokes. We get
Yeah, I don't
12-year-olds on the show.
Yeah. So let's let's table that for now. We'll come back. We'll circle back to that.
Blue dog. Blue
Yeah. All right. This has been Bleacher Boys Media Yankees. Please enjoy and thank you for listening.
Peace.